So no one left to run Tommy. He's going to get a legal bye for round 2. Everything else will be pairs. Big Pontiac has picked up some strides this weekend. Number 2 qualifier with a 388.0. Tommy will get the win and proceed to the next round. Because it never started, so you can't force it. Just break it. Try to break it. If it won't break it. Mitch Micah, left lane. Palatine, Illinois. Justin Martin, right lane. Justin Martin, sponsored by Motion Performance, TBM Brakes. Harrell Engine Dynamics. Micah. Oh, Justin goes, would have been red. And Justin goes his best pass of the weekend, 387. Pete shaking his head down there. Oh, my God. Put him on suicide watch. Not what Justin needs. Man, the car just now coming back around, does 387, his quickest run of the weekend. Next pair up. How about teammates? These cars came in the same trailer together. Yes, sir. Greg Blevins Jr. over in the Pro Max lane, our reigning world champion. Steve Halbrin, our left lane competitor. He's out of White Lake, Michigan. These guys have been friends a long, long time. They're officially teammates, like I say. They travel together all the way down here to run each other in round 2. Our number 7 qualifier, and Halprin, our number 10 qualifier, over here in the Fuel Tech lane. Another one. I done killed one of them. Eric LaFair, we need you to the lanes, please. Again, Greg Blevins right lane, Steve Halpern left lane. Right lane, wind light right lane. Blevins 72 on the tree, 104, 396 at 192. Halpern did his job on the tree. He was 39, 106 at the 60, 270 at the half track. He goes 401. The lead just kept widening for Blevins after 60 foot. Kenny Hubbard left lane, Brett LaSala right lane. Brett, sponsored by TBM, Motion Race Works. Kenny Hubbard. Number one qualifier. Taking on the Drag and Drive champ. Drag and Drive champ has a better reaction time, but not quite enough to hold on. How about a 398 for Brett? Left lane Hubbard does him up, 391. Only 100 separated him at the 60 foot. While Brett was 200s ahead on the tree. Nice drag race. Nice driving job there for Brett LaSala. Chad Henderson, Madison, Alabama corn farmer, right lane taking on Matt Bell. The Red Line Performance entry. Both these guys been doing the LDR thing for a long time. Matt, the 2019, I believe it was, Limited Drag Radial champ. Chad, the Rockingham event winner. KTR doing the tuning over in the right lane. Matt and his team got Joe F. Pileski standing behind him, but they pretty much do their thing. Go right side, 390 at 193. And a 980 60 foot time, 260 half track. Matt was a respectable 40 on the tree, but it went right into tire spin there, 143, 60 foot. You saw him get crossed up. Long haul back to Bloomington for Matt and the guys. Wally Fabarski left lane, Luke Smith right lane. Luke out of Cartersville, Wally out of Parts Unknown. The Aloha Construction Hot Rod, Hart's Turbo. Luke, part of the Smith Harrison team. All of them got fast cars. Luke, Rocky, Eddie. Mustangs up here, 04 and 2020. Ray Cox, that's your new favorite kind of car, isn't it? A Mustang?
I don't know about that. I don't think the car likes me either.
Well, you know, Pontiac guy can jump in a Ford with a Chevy motor to go fast. They're both pre-staged. Neither one of them wanting to roll forward. Little staging duel going on. Now somebody's starting to build up. Nope, they faked me out. Luke's in. Wally's in. Here we go. Oh, Wally goes red. Luke 59 green, goes 387.5. Nice pass for him. Quickest of the weekend. Wow, 200 miles an hour. One of the very rare 200 mile an hour LDR passes. He was 101 60 foot, 263 half track, and 387 at 200.7. Brings up Rod Goss, Sheridan, Wyoming, base 23 Challenger. Shane Stack, Huntsville, Alabama, 86 Monte Carlo. The Thrill Billy. brings up Jamie Hancock and Paul Gargis. Hancock going left, Opelika, Alabama based. Hancock Performance 68 Camaro. Right lane, Paul Gargis 69 Camaro. That's not a 69 Camaro, I'm sorry. That's a Pontiac Trans Am. Not sure of the year model. Little Trans Am rolled out here, first pass off the trailer, first pass that I know of in a couple years, and went 398. Hancock, the nitrous gurus, as I said, down in Opelika, Alabama, about 2.5 hours south of here. Left lane 34 in a tree, one flat 60 foot, goes 396 for Hancock and the win. All right, gonna be down for track prep, and then Ultra Street is up next.
Manny Bajinga making it out of round 1 in RVW with a 392. How did you guys prepare for today after that rain delay yesterday?
Yeah, we just put a conservative tune-up and try to get from A to B, and we just had a little pedal fest there, so we're just trying to get a handle on it. But, I mean, great guys, Petty, Proline, Mark Mickey, Pro Charger, Craig, Johnny, just a great bunch of guys, and we're just having fun and out of the nursing home for a day.
Sounds good. Go get ready for round 2.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Manny.
All right, don't forget event T-shirts. Scott Kidrow T-shirts are available down the big white tent right at the head of staging lanes. Ivy and L and whoever else they could round up down there selling T-shirts. T-shirts are for sale. White tent right here next to the Proline Racing T-shirt trailer. So go down there and get you some. Get you a big event T-shirt. If you didn't bring the wife and kids, you better go by and pick them up something so they won't be mad at you. Or women, if you didn't bring the husband, go by and get him a T-shirt. But event T-shirts for sale under the big white tent.
Welcome to the High Limit Room. Duel for the ages for 50K to win.
It's time to go all in with Kubota High Limit Racing.
All right, here we go. Here we go with Ultra Street.
Stand tall, never be broken. Shake down, battle lines drawn.
Miranda Barris left lane out of Texas, taking on Jason Trevino, also out of Texas. Man, two Texans come all the way to East Alabama to get it on round two. Round three. Vino, the 64 Chevy 2 Nova, went 440 last round. Red, another good one, 444 for Trevino, 103.60, 288 half track goes 444 to 156 miles per hour. Miranda would have been a good drag race, but she was way early and goes 456. Davey Hole, Rodney Reagan. Hole out of Georgia, Rodney out of Deer Park, Florida, I believe. Davey, sponsored by Hart's Turbo. Charles Hole Concrete. Good running hot rod. Came out last winter and has been right in the thick of things ever since. Reagan still getting the new car bug sorted out, but he's been as fast as 46, so he's well on his way. Got the great John Kalivas out there doing the tuning. Kalivas been running turbos longer than some of the guys in the tower have been alive. Advantage Reagan, but looks like right lane going to get there first. No, left lane on a hole shot, a 449 beats a 447. Wow, 24 to 54. 300 separate them on the stripe, and 200 separates them at the other end in ET. Rodney Reagan gets the win. Georgina Buckley, left lane, your number one qualifier, taking on Terry Wilson. Georgina out of Illinois, Terry out of Indiana. Couple big blocks going at it right here. Finish line, right lane gets the win. 069 goes 444. Georgina doing her job on the tree again. She was 19, but slows to a 453. Margin of victory, 4/100ths of a second for Terry Wilson. Left lane, Jesse Coulter, Bowling Green, Kentucky. RC Components, VP Race Fuels, 03 Mustang, 365 cubic inches, Hemi powered. Right lane, Jackson Henderson, Madison, Alabama, the 87 Grand National. The Henderson Farm Special over there. Left side going to get the win. Jesse Coulter, 001, 108.60 goes 444. Jackson, 39, 102.60. 447 at 154, down a little bit on the mile per hour compared to Coulter, and Coulter marches on.
Unleash the power of performance with the Edelbrock Group. For over 85 years, our legendary brands have been trusted by automotive enthusiasts around the world. From street performance to racing, our innovative solutions, engineering, and testing deliver unmatched power, precision, and reliability. Proudly manufactured in our 7 facilities across the U.S., we stand by the quality of our craftsmanship. The Edelbrock Group, where passion meets performance.
Redline Oil, formulated to win, proven by me.
Redline Oil, formulated to win.
Formulated to win.
Formulated to win, proven by me.
Formulated to win, proven by me.
Proven by me.
Proven by me.
Redline Oil, formulated to win, proven by me.
Winning doesn't just happen. You have to engineer it. You have to test it and make it better than it was the last time. Our engineers have the passion to create the parts you need, the way you need them to be, again and again and again. We've led this game for over 40 years, and we design, refine, and perfect every valve train part worthy of the winner's circle.
All right, here we go with Callie's and engineering manufacturer X275 coming at you. Fuel Tech lane going to be Eric LaFerre. Pro Max lane going to be Shane Moses. Actually, I lied. Jeff Moses doing driving this weekend. They kind of alternate. LaFerre, the little Nissan that could. 2JZ powered 240SX. And the big small block over in the right lane. Moses out of Madisonville, Tennessee. LaFerre out of Cypress, Texas. The car's out of Cypress. He's out of Connecticut. Bridgeport, I think. Right lane, don't get it. 29.3, 101.60, goes 416. LaFerre spins the tires. And gonna slow to a 10:29. Moses is your winner. Ron Rhodes, right lane out of Townsend, Delaware. His 68 Camaro, big block Chevrolet, taking on Sean Line, the Panama City, Florida restaurateur, Panhandle Performance sponsored 89 Mustang. Over here in the Fuel Tech lane. Ron been doing this a long time. Left lane, Sean Line, not quite as long, but he's been here a while too. All right, Sean Line's in. Rhodes is in. Here we go. Line goes in. He's going to win 412. 412 at 176. Ron Rhodes continues to put the numbers down. Wow. That car has been so consistent this weekend. Alan Feltz, the Fuel Tech side. He's out of Bowling Green, Kentucky. His 91 Mustang hatchback, taking on DJ McCain, the North Augusta, South Carolina base 06 Corvette. Drivers load up. Bracket drivers load up, please. Bracket racers load up, please. Double 01 red for Phelps. McCain, 414, 172 mile per hour. Man, we're going to have a heck of a semifinal. Right lane, Pevlar goes 4:099 at 183. Left lane, Rodriguez having problems, slows to a 4:37 at 158. And they're checking the track just to make sure everything's clear. Proline Pro 275 to the lanes, please. Proline Pro 275 winners, I need you to the lanes, please. Proline Pro 275 to the lanes. RVW, M&M Transmission RVW, stand by, please. RVW, stand by. Mo Hall, Grantley Sloss, Lyle Barnett, and Eddie Harrison, you are hereby asked to come to the staging lanes. All right, just checking. A lot of smoke came out of Rodriguez's car at the end. They're just down there checking the track, make sure get everything cleaned up for the safety of our racers. All right, attention in the pits and in the grandstands. We got a brand new black GMC pickup truck. It's so new it still has the Hardy Boy tag on it. We need it moved. You have a racer blocked in or out of its pits. So again, a black GMC truck, brand new, still has dealer tag on it. We need it moved, please. You got somebody blocked in or out of their pits, and we need it moved. Austin Sharp, left lane, Huntsville, Alabama, the Rocket City Dragway Special. Taking on Josh Powell out of Trenton, Georgia. Josh in the big black S10 truck. Dawson 14 red goes 599.4. Powell 48 and 641. Dylan Eason, left lane pickup truck out of Pisgah, Alabama, taking on Jeremiah Powell. Jeremiah in Trenton, Georgia, in the little Corvette Roadster. Red, Powell 34, going to get there first with his 535. Dylan Eason 655. Left lane, Dakota McSweeney, little Chevrolet Cavalier, taking on Tyler Thompson, the 69 Camaro. Tyler, many-time money winner. Left lane red, right lane Tyler's 56 and 596. McSweeney goes 642.6. Joe Kittle coming up left lane Camaro, taking on Cole Bowen. Cole over there in his big Monte Carlo. Tell me what to do, bud. There for Kittle, he's red. Bowen 587, left lane 613. McSweeney left side. Pro Max lane gonna be Kevin Adderhold out of Oxford. Adderhold gonna get there first, 549.9. McSweeney goes 684 at 99 miles an hour. So that's two. I didn't say it. Matthew Humphrey left lane, Zach Woods right lane. Matthews 009 red. Woods 3. Humphrey going to get there first, 5:22. Zach Woods goes 6:42. Jacob Burleson, Cedar Bluff, Alabama, over my hometown. Left side. Steve Crawford out of Section, Alabama. Steve used to run the heck out of some 470 door car stuff. Here he is in a dragster. Baylison goes 697 at 99 miles an hour. Chris Burleson over here left lane, also out of Cedar Bluff. His little dragster. M&M transmission, radio versus the world to the lanes. M&M transmission, radio versus the world to the lanes, please. It'll be Ken Cortuccio versus Ned Dumphy. Chris Daniel versus Manny Bajinga. Need you to the lanes, please. M&M transmission, radio versus the world to the lanes, please. Burleson, 004 red, gonna through with a 501. Left lane, Ben Willis, the Deuce is Wild. Man, that car's been around a long time. Run the Orska 7.0 back in the early 2000s. Pete Nelson doing the driving. Steve Bowen. I think you got the green for Bowen, 002 red for Willis. Willis goes through at 6:44. Bowen goes through at 6:37. Capri Wesley coming up the left lane, 69 Camaro. Capri doing double duty between 550 and bracket. Geneva, Alabama base. That's way down there in South Alabama, just a couple miles north of the border. Flew at 570. If you're with Geneva and the Camaro, please check your fuel tank. Dropped a lot of fuel during the burnout and on the starting line. Anybody with Capri, please check the fuel cell. A lot of leakage. Wise Lake Motorsports. This is Rick Bibb out of Central Alabama, the S10 truck. Rick taking his time. He's in. Here he goes. Our final bracket time trial this run. 15 on the tree. Goes 7:16 at 93 mile an hour. All right, getting down to the nitty-gritty in a couple classes. Wow, what tournament of champions we got going on right here in both classes. Pro 275, we got Grantley Sloss and Mohall. Next up after that, Lyle Barnett in salvage title and Eddie Harrison. Man, these guys could be winner at any track, any event in the country, and got to go through each other to get to the finals. RVW, it'll be Ken Cortuccio and Ned Dumpy, and Chris Daniel and Manny Bajinka. All right, listen up. 550 index. Outlaw 550 index. This is your final qualifier. To the lanes, please. 2 and 3. Just get behind RVW. Lanes 2 and 3. Our final qualifier for 550 index. If you're happy where you're at, you don't have to make it, but everybody's invited. Final qualifier in our 550 index. To the lanes, please. In lanes 2 and 3, please. 550 index. Outlaw 550 index. 2 and 3, please. Your optional 5th qualifier to the lanes. Rife Sensors, limited drag radio, stand by. Limited drag rental radio presented by Rife Sensors. Please stand by. Limited drag radio presented by Rife Sensors. Please stand by. Calling you momentarily.
Unleash the power of performance with the Edelbrock Group. For over 85 years, our legendary brands have been trusted by automotive enthusiasts around the world. From street performance to racing, our innovative solutions, engineering, and testing deliver unmatched power, precision, and reliability. Proudly manufactured in our 7 facilities across the U.S., we stand by the quality of our craftsmanship. The Edelbrock Group, where passion meets performance.
We drive performance. We drive passion. A background in drag racing. And a future in all forms of motorsports. Because success in one sport isn't enough. Pushing ourselves to be the best. Climbing every mountain. Topping every peak. Until you see Fuel Tech everywhere.
Unleash your engine with Adrenaline Racing Oil's 100% PAO-based oil. The Adrenaline R Series is designed to unlock extra horsepower. Free up your engine to perform its best. Top-performing oils with FR3 nanocarbon technology. The same friction reducer used by top racers. Designed for any engine. Lab-formulated, dyno-tested, track-proven. Hot Shot Secret, powered by science.
All right, a couple more laps and we're going back to racing. As I was saying earlier, man, what a semifinals we got coming up in both Pro 275 and RVW. .550 index, second call. Gonna move you over to 5 and 6. You'll see Tony Hill and Chuck Greer there, fall behind them, 5 and 6. 550, Outlaw 550, second call to 5 and 6. Okay, inching closer and closer. Here we go. Grantley Slock. Man, Grantley came on the scene, won, what, 3 races in a row or something like that, went to the finals in another. Cooled down just a little bit, but he's still a tough ticket. Mo Hall, what can you say about the Schweitzer team that's super consistent? Always a front runner. Grantley does his burnout first. Here comes the Corvette. Chris Daniel, you're needed in the lanes, please. Chris Daniel to the lanes. And here we go, semifinals, the Bama Outlaw 2025 version. Still Alabama coming to you. Hole shot left, wind light. Left lane on a hole shot. 373 beats a 369. Grantley 004, Mo Hall uncharacteristic 088. Wow. Mo had a 969.60. Grantley with a 1 flat. 800 separated him on the starting line. 300 separated him on the finish line. Who will he race? Will it be Eddie Harrison, Ackworth, Georgia? The big blown Corvette taking on Lyle Barnett, the salvage title car. Salvage title got the name. It was wrecked while the current owner was driving for the former owner. He said, hell, this car ain't no good. Yeoman's bought it, and I'd say it's been a pretty good hot rod since. So both a couple second-hand cars on the line. Steve Woolley's old car, Eddie Harrison. Of course, Eddie put his stamp on it. He's always a good runner. And Lyle Barnett, helmet will travel. The hired gun from North Carolina. Lane, wind light, gonna be right lane. Eddie Harrison, 007, goes 379. Barnett, respectable 63, makes up the difference, runs a 371. Margin of victory, 1/100th of a second. It will be Lyle Barnett and Grant Schloss in the final of Proline Pro 275. Eddie Harrison did everything he could on the starting line, just not enough horsepower at the other end. There was almost a 10th difference in the 60-foot.
Unleash the power of performance with the Edelbrock Group. For over 85 years, our legendary brands have been trusted by automotive enthusiasts around the world. From street performance to racing, our innovative solutions, engineering, and testing deliver unmatched power, precision, and reliability. Proudly manufactured in our 7 facilities across the U.S., we stand by the quality of our craftsmanship. The Edelbrock Group, where passion meets performance.
Redline Oil, formulated to win, proven by me.
Redline Oil, formulated to win.
Formulated to win.
Formulated to win, proven by me.
Formulated to win, proven by me.
Proven by me.
Proven by me.
Redline Oil. Formulated to win, proven by me.
Winning doesn't just happen. You have to engineer it. You have to test it and make it better than it was the last time. Our engineers have the passion to create the parts you need, the way you need them to be, again and again and again. We've led this game for over 40 years, and we design, refine, and perfect every valve train part worthy of the winner's circle.